Two of the top teams in the nation set to square off and see who has the upper hand, at least for the moment. A top 10 in-conference showdown awaits. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Seminoles will boot it away to start the game. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bennett. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. The hand to the running back.
Oh, shit, Harbor, you blocking. Oh, shit, Harbor, you blocking, fam. Yeah, you blocking, Harbor. Okay. Way to start my game. That's how you put a nigga in the turf. Yes, sir.
Man, these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Hey, this Fajon nigga is so tough. What the fuck?
The first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that.
I gotta remember that.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback.
All right, fellas, go get his ass. Ooh. He wouldn't run first, would he?
Use the play fake. Now
oh, this nigga got me with the cleanest play action. Fuck. Damn it. Big plays. I knew I should have contained.
It's almost incomprehensible.
Hey, he got the same formation. Let's see if he run that.
Season ago. That's a year after being prolific, Jesse. So what are the keys to regaining some form?
Cover the drag.
Position. I think this team was spoiled in a lot of ways when they had
one thing we like about Tommy, he can't fucking throw.
Surrounding him, but they had a leader. They had a guy that everybody could look at when times got tough and believe in. Someone has got to be able to establish themselves at the quarterback position for this team to get back to its winning ways.
He will run.
Nice job there to limit the running room and they get it out of bounds after a short gain. Let's take a second here to talk about Florida State. At this point in the season, you're probably in if the playoff starts today, but it doesn't. A long way to go, and the margins will be extra thin from here on out.
No, because if the season ended today, you're basically right.
Oh shit, where am I?
Outside of the top 5.
Yes, sir. Good D.
Keep the intensity up, playing with a sense of urgency for the second half of the season, David. I think that's a massive key for this team.
Man, it's so hard with young kids, 17, 18, 19, 20 years old, to get them to continue to focus on the game in and game out, not the rankings, not down the road. That'll be the challenge down the stretch.
On fourth down, looking for the completion.
Oh, who's in the middle?
That's where they'll mark him down.
Oh, you kept running backwards. All right, cool.
Pick up a first down.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on fourth down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone.
Way to go get him off the S24.
Just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Oh, it's a run. It's a run.
From the gun, the ground
Oh,
game.
you gotta make that tackle, too.
Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
Gotta make that tackle.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game.
Something
They're
low my
in
speed.
a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
And the Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a space.
Let's go, Kyer!
That's number 10.
Offense would love to have that one back. Down here in this area of the field, everything has to happen faster. Decisions need to be made quicker. The ball's got to be out quicker. Routes got to be
big boys out there.
faster. They were just way too late. And as the result, the defense
yeah.
gets the INT.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field.
Get the big boys out there. Get the big boys. Look at Harbor blocking today. Oh.
Big running play. Gets it out to the 20 before he steps out of bounds.
Well, he's been showing off his skill and
you gotta reward him
all game long so far. He's got speed, he's got quickness, he can make people miss, he can break tackles, and with that run, he's now at 100 yards rushing.
You bitch. You didn't go up the field. Fuck.
Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced.
I could have threw that to circle. Fuck.
They say all games count the same, but you get to this portion of the season and a chance to win a top 10 battle like this carries a little extra weight.
And whoever keeps the top 10
That's how we gonna get Cuz open.
after this game will have earned it, because these two teams are very talented, David. We're now at the midpoint of the season. We're starting to get an idea of who these teams are. We're going to find out a whole lot more here today.
Yeah, dang right. How much implications down the road does this have? But how about you get an idea of exactly where
get off
you
of it.
stand right in the middle of the season.
Let's go, Fajon.
Playoffs down the road. Make your statement here today.
Fajon, fucking dog.
As an offense,
Feed the beast.
early in the drive, you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get
Still in 3
positive.
Hodge. Ah, shit. Who let this nigga off the
Maybe
edge?
he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
18. You got
Defense
to
is
see
about
them.
firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
To the ground with the back.
Hell no.
Good run to get it out to the 34.
Blocks. Need him.
A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on third down at the dope. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Throws to the tight end. Finds him at
Good catch, Hunt.
Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
Well, this defense now is just getting gashed, and if you're the defensive coordinator, you might now want to think about being aggressive, changing up your play calls, and maybe breaking your own tendencies, because you have got to stop this offense just marching down the field.
Reverse field. Fuck! Oh, get them yards, nigga!
His way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my
They're pushing
running back
forward, Sellers.
10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Got it on the outside, it's Brown. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
And that play just shows you this quarterback trusts his wide receiver, because he knows that route has to be adjusted to get beyond the first down marker. These two right now really on the same page.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Wants to throw on first down.
Gotta get that off. Let's
Quickly
go.
out to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space.
Light lag.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And the Gamecocks, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put
Yeah,
quite a
that's
drive
all.
together.
That's how numbers seal him. Good shit, Harbor.
Doing damage on the ground as he runs
Run that again.
down to the 11-yard line. They'll line up for a second down football with the run. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short.
Only Harbor stayed.
That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. They'll try to pick it up.
That's what I needed right there. That's put that nigga in the dirt, Harbor.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big 10 action right now, and wait till you see how things
I think it's blocking today. What done got into y'all?
Oregon is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Justin Herbert had a hand in getting this kid to Eugene, so if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree? It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Texas Tech. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
I tackled his. You better than that.
They'll mark him down at the 27.
One cut.
Love to see this on offense early in drives. Getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Seminoles in a good spot here with second and short.
Good fucking bro.
Found the spot in the defense.
He's gone.
To the races to the right. Inside the touchdown goal. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey.
See, bracketed Harbor.
On all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it through. Looking for a deep
Harbor! That's how you reward a nigga for blocking the way he been blocking.
Just dusted the field.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put
way to get your big play back.
Together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Gives it on the option. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Back to throw, it's Castellanos. Pocket breaking down.
Yeah!
He gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
You roll 32 deep.
Really good play by this defense, and you know exactly what you're getting with this guy. Man, he is electric. He is dynamic. He'll make plays, so you got to do a good job of containing him in the pocket. And when he starts to scramble, chase from one side. Don't overlap with another guy. Nice job by the defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Fires to the big fella. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on fourth down. Fires to the wide.
God damn it. That's because I shaded him.
Enough for the first down. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. The Seminoles will line it up on 1st and 10.
There we go. Now we do.
Looking downfield on first down. He'll pull it down and
we're going to meet him on that edge. We're going to meet him. We're going to meet him.
He gets it to the 47.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big line explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time they let him get out of bounds.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Fuck, he got me with this play action again. Overthrow.
And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
So
really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that 3rd and short.
And the Noles will try to pick it up on 4th down.
I fucking knew it! I knew it! I knew it! Yeah! Yeah!
The defense, I think, was just more physical on that 4th down, guys. That was a designed quarterback run, and they're calling that because they're trying to get extra blockers.
Yes, sir!
Attack and get a numbers advantage, but just the defense fighting off the blocks, being where they're supposed to be, and not letting
y'all niggas blocking today.
Ooh,
y'all niggas blocking. Sure, come here. Come here.
And you can see the offense just
hurry my ball up.
They've got it down to the 21.
Damn, I ain't got no play actions in this shit.
The Gamecocks racing to the line in the hurry up.
Fuck it.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
He'll take a shot. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. To the air, it's Castellanos. He'll pull it down. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. The Noles can really attack on this 2nd and short. Here we go. They'll try the run.
Let's go. Good D.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming.
Good D, Dylan. Who knew you could play zone coverage?
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges, and you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Fuck, good shit.
Got all he needed for the first down, and then he gets down on the slide.
Freaking ball.
Well, this quarterback's athleticism, I think, makes it a little bit easier for you as a head coach when you decide to go for it on 4th down, because if it's not there to throw the ball, his athleticism can just take over. He can go get it himself and keep the drive alive. Really nice job that time by the QB.
Oh.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some
Just
yards.
said I don't
Make
need
it
to do that.
positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Pressure coming. Quarterback got it himself.
So this is the Costanello show?
Okay.
Okay.
In this defense, he's got it down to the 25.
That time the defense was in man coverage. There was nobody watching the quarterback, so when he took off to scramble, nobody home to make a tackle right away, and he shows you the athleticism, he shows you the speed, and also shows you great decision-making that time, deciding to tuck
Good
and
hit,
run
15.
for a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, and that's a timing route. You throw those out routes to your receivers, and he gets out of his break, and he gets his head around, and ideally you want him to get his head around right in time to catch that football, and you could just tell he didn't get comfortable, didn't get his hands around, his head around
Fuck
the
it.
right time, and he just gets a drop.
It's the Costanello show. It's the Costanello show. Fuck it.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Castellanos. Here's a heat. Fires.
Good
deep
fucking
toward the
read.
end zone. Touchdown.
That's a hell of a play.
Florida State. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Man, that was beautiful
That's a hell of a
clock
play.
management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic,
Seen the fucking
and
play, bro.
finishing
That's
the
got
drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Makes the catch down the right side. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Timeout, South Carolina.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looks as if he's going to run it. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3-spot on the board. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. No good. Missed
Fuck!
the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14.
Fucked up the
It's
timing.
the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
How the fuck I fuck up that timing? That bar wasn't even moving fast.
And the Gamecocks will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. All right, And guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm
Blow up is OP as
I've got
fuck.
the lead. They've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Good swat, Kilgore.
Coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
At this point, trailing by a lot, the defense is expecting you to throw it. If you're going to throw over the middle of the field, the window's going to open and close quickly. You've got to have better timing to complete that throw. They just didn't have it there.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Rush is on him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Fourth down and 10, and barely a thought of kicking it. They'll go for it. Wide receiver comes in motion. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Looking to the big.
Yes, sir!
Intercepted for the 11th time.
Oh, get out of there, Collier.
Touchdown, Gamecocks. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
Man, that could not have gone any worse. You're thinking fourth down, go for it. Well, even if you don't get it, you turn the ball back to their offense. Not that. You throw a pick, and they turn it back all the way for a touchdown and get points. That is a disaster for this offense.
And the extra
Shit,
point
38.
is
I gotta
true,
practice
and the
field
lead
goal.
balloons
Sunset.
to
That is
21.
ridiculous.
We check in with Kevin Connors.
That
What's
is
going
bad.
on, Kevin?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Oregon has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up 14 over Texas Tech. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team.
Oh, commit. That's a pick six.
You've got to be able to turn the page here.
Oh, I just have to commit.
I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
The Seminoles with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Finds the tight end. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback.
How the fuck am I stopping the run better in 3 down
He was
than I did
fortunate
with 4?
not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Castellanos.
Damn it, good ball.
Heat on that one
Woo.
down the middle. And they
Tommy still can't throw.
Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
And that's a really good job by this defense being dialed in. You got a big lead. You know exactly what's coming. This offense is going to have to make some explosive plays down the field. They were ready. They were disciplined and made a good play on the field.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing.
Unleashes one deep.
Oh, this nigga Harbor. Oh, this nigga Harbor.
They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And I love the play call on offense there. It's a sudden...
ball game.